Let me play this here.
Been following for months. New documents shed light on how law enforcement was able to find the body of 13-year-old Madeline Soto.
Soto went missing in February, found 5 days later in a wooded area of Osceola County. West Shew's Haley Crumble Home went through 900 pages of newly released documents detailing how law enforcement found her. Haley.
So with camera footage and eagle-eyed witnesses, it helped law enforcement narrow in on certain areas. I spoke with a witness who talked to police about spotting the car belonging to the man accused of killing Madeline Soto in Osceola County. That man didn't want to speak on camera with me. He just said he wants to see justice for Madeline.
We did discover what appears to be a body.
Back in March, the body of 13-year-old Madeline Soto was found in a wooded area near Hickory Tree Road in St. Cloud, 5 days after she was reported missing.
Okay. Did she ever go to school though?
No, we called school.
Newly released documents shed some light on how law enforcement zeroed in on the area. The documents include a report from a crime analyst supervisor tasked with identifying areas of interest to search based on tips received and video footage gathered. It says they were contacted by a man on March 1st who saw a news conference and wanted to report a possible sighting of the car belonging to Stephen Stearns, the man now accused of killing Madeline. The man said he saw the car on February 26th, the day Madeline was reported missing, pulled off of Hickory Tree Road around 1:30. He told law enforcement he saw a person with a tire iron in his hand outside of the car. The day the witness talked to law enforcement, he had actually taken photos of the spot where he saw the car. He also showed them the same spot on a map. Law enforcement was able to get video from a street near Hickory Tree Road and found a possible match to Stearns' car traveling on Hickory Tree just before 2 o'clock. Law enforcement went to the area. They spotted lock gates on the east and west sides of the road. After the property owner unlocked them, it was only a few minutes of walking around before they noticed a pair of blue jeans and ultimately Madeline's body. Stearns is facing charges of first-degree murder for which the state intends to seek the death penalty if he is convicted.
So excellent report. It sort of gives us, backs up everything we've just been saying. And guys, just so you know, I mean, video and the surveillance and the witnesses, they don't just come into the station house. They don't just volunteer. Detectives have to go out and get it and figure out where to look. So, I mean, it sounds simple, but it's not all that simple, because once the case and the investigation's put together, wow, yeah, it sounds pretty simple, but it's never simple, And even finding that outstanding video from the Holiday Inn, that was great. They first saw his car on the street and then pull in there and they followed it, and they wound up getting tremendous video that's going to be used in that trial. Mike.
Billy, yeah, all that technology from the cell phone, GPS and the cell phone, the cell towers, pinging off cell towers. You've got the license plate readers, other basic surveillance cameras on different streets. That's fantastic. But what I was thinking about when we're looking at that last bit of video was the fact that a regular person, a regular, Joe or Jane Doe, just happened to see this car because they said, oh, wait a minute, I saw a news report on that. They put two and two together and they called the police. They took pictures. They let the police know exactly where they were. The police corroborated the location, because on Old Hickory Road, they went and they got some other surveillance video showing that Stearns' car was there right around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That was fantastic, because the quicker that you can recover Madeline's body, the more evidence that you can preserve and bring into the medical examiner's office, the more evidence you'll have to present at trial against Stephen Stearns. So just that the quick thinking, eyeballs of a witness that said, wait a second, I saw something weird the other day, and it all clicked for them. Good work by the public too on this case. That was really important to recover her body as fast as possible.
Absolutely. Courtney 614 from the chat. Do you all think that maybe he threatened her or was grooming her as well, talking about Jen? Did he give her some of his sleeping meds or something, not sticking up for her, just brainstorming? Courtney, your guess is as good as ours. There was some weird relationship between them where what mother would allow a 37-year-old man to sleep in the same bed as her 13-year-old girl? And that's documented in interviews with her. And even the police that took those interviews had to hide their shock when she told them that. How is that okay? And if Madeline was alive and that was discovered by law enforcement, Jennifer Soto would be arrested. And so would Stefan Stearns, just for that charge in itself, for abuse. So how she just so cavalierly said that is beyond me. And so there was some very bizarre relationship between Jennifer Soto and Stefan Stearns. And of course, now Madeline Soto, who wound up suffering a great deal in regards to this dysfunctional relationship between Jennifer Soto and Stefan Stearns, who you see up on this thumbnail right here.